Suggestion and analysis for every single round 35 Premier League game. Both of these teams have been in great shape lately, and while Wolves have won their last 6 games in a row, all 6 of those wins came against teams ranked 14th or lower in the standings. Man City has really fixed up defensively lately, and Wolves have the worst defense in the Premier League if we don't count the 3 relegation zone teams, so I expect a pretty comfortable win for Man City here at home, and I'm going for halftime, full-time Man City. Aston Villa this season, 15 out of 17 home games have seen at least 4 yellow cards, and Fulham 10 out of 17 away games have seen at least 4 yellow cards. The referee for this game has given out at least 4 yellow cards in 13 out of 20 Premier League games this season, and the first meeting between these two saw a total of 8 yellow cards, so I'm going for over 3.5 yellow cards. Everton has won just 3 games by 2 or more goals in the Premier League this season, and Everton has scored the least amount of goals from the teams that are not in the relegation zone. Ipswich against teams outside of the top 10 of the Premier League has not lost by 2 or more goals in 6 out of 7 away games, so I'm going for plus 1.5 handicap for Ipswich. The 2 worst defenses of the Premier League meet each other here, and they don't really have anything to play here for other than pride, so I expect an open and fast-paced game here. The first meeting between these two saw a crazy 5-goal game, so I'm going for over 2.5 goals. It seems that at 2.12 for an Arsenal win, they are expecting heavy rotations in the Arsenal lineup, but I don't quite agree with that, as Arsenal has 3 days rest between each one of the semi-final legs. Also, this game is quite important for Arsenal, and if they wanted to rotate heavily with their lineup, they would have to reach for academy players. Also, Bournemouth has only won 1 of their last 10 games, and Arsenal has only lost 1 home game all season in the Premier League, so I'm going for Drono bet Arsenal. In my opinion, 1.65 for a Brentford win is ridiculous, and I don't see Man United rotating their lineup so heavily that it would justify it. Also, Brentford has only won 1 of their last 10 home games, and Man United, since Ruben Amorim took over, has only lost 3 out of 18 away games by 2 or more goals, with 2 of those games coming against Newcastle and Arsenal. Man United also won in the first meeting, so I'm going for plus 1.5 handicap for Man United. Brighton this season, 25 out of 34 games have seen at least 9 corners, and Newcastle 26 out of 34 games have seen at least 9 corners. We can surely expect a fast-paced and up-and-down type of game here, so I'm going for over 8.5 corners. Since Potter took over at West Ham, 12 out of 15 of their games have seen less than 4 goals, and I don't expect Tottenham to play fast-paced here, since their mind is going to be on the Europa League semi-finals. Also, both of these teams have been struggling offensively lately, with West Ham scoring only 5 goals in their last 6 home games, and Tottenham scoring only 4 goals in their last 6 away games, so I'm going for under 3.5 goals. Liverpool already secured the Premier League title, so it's unclear what kind of lineup they will put out here, but I don't expect them to be in great shape either way with all the celebrations. Chelsea last 9 out of 10 games have seen less than 4 goals, and I don't expect a high-scoring game here, so I'm going for under 3.5 goals. But before I tell you guys about this one, the best tips I have and the ones that I bet on myself are all going on my Telegram, so join if you haven't. But for this game, Crystal Palace has been on fire at home lately, having won their last 4 out of 5 without a single loss in those 5 home games. Nottingham has not been doing great lately, and Crystal Palace is going to be full of confidence after reaching the FA Cup final and beating Aston Villa 3-0, and I don't expect them to lose this game at home, so I'm going for Drono bet Crystal Palace. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and good luck.